Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells Custom Mode. What's my equipment? I still have like that one big head mode outfit removed. Okay, good. I don't want to be big head Shovel Knight man. I really hope that if I ever do play Shovel Knight, because I've never played a Shovel Knight game, but I hope that if I do play a Shovel Knight game, he doesn't actually have a head that large, because that would be very distracting to me. Just saying. So we're gonna play as an actual, real, honest-to-God, not bloated corpse with a plant on their head lady for once. Look at that. Well, it's not really for once. Hold on. I have to turn off my speakers because I'm getting a little bit of doubled sound effects happening here. There we go. What run are we gonna run today? I have no idea. It's a brand new day. I haven't played Dead Cells for quite a while because I don't play it on my off time. I stream enough of this damn game. So why not roll brutality? There's a flint, a serenade, and a telluric shock, which is pretty damn good equipment. There is a tonfus. One of these days I gotta, no, I'm gonna stop saying that. I don't have to do anything in this game. I can play it however the hell I want for fun. I don't have to learn how to use the tonfus if I don't want to learn how to use the tonfus. No one's holding a gun to my head. They're just holding a gun to my wallet, basically. What does that even mean? I don't know, okay? Okay, I also have to remember how to play the game, because I am not even dodging correctly here. Da-da, da-da. Ooh, I do love just how... I hate Ice Shard. I do love just how much damage that serenade does. Well, I did take a hit there. I wish I didn't, but I did. Let's get rid of that. I think we will roll a brutality run today. We've got all the right parts for a brutality run. We have decent red equipment very early on in the game, including a serenade, which is just absolutely beautiful. We've got telluric shock, which is something that I enjoy, and flint, which is a very good brutality weapon. Although with a loadout like this, I really would prefer to replace the shield quickly. I guess it doesn't have to be quick, if it's just something I want to do. I would very much like to maybe get like a throwing knife, something that can be a little bit quickly utilized, because we have a lot of, I'm not gonna say slow equipment. I guess you can say that the serenade is pretty fast. It is autonomous. It does its own thing. But something that I can use a little bit faster would be nice. That's gonna hit. Yeah. That's okay though. Because goodness gracious, telluric shock is, it's a weapon. Telluric shock in particular is an item I have not used a lot recently. I used to use it all the time. You know what? Thank you very much. And it used to be one of my favorite items to utilize. I would always want to have a telluric shock, just due to the fact that you can. Oh, I really thought I could make that. Due to the fact that you can kill lots of weak enemies. It helps you out very nicely when you need to just get yourself a little bit safe. A little bit safe. Gotta kill things, Gotta kill things in this freaking video game. I don't know why I didn't drop down there. I feel like I just kind of got myself a little stuck. Hey, come here. Have to not forget, I do have a shield equipped right now. You might as well use it if you can't make that downwards jump work for some reason, brain. But if I can't make a downwards jump work, do you really think my brain is gonna be able to make a parry work? Probably not. Are we out of here? I do believe we're out of here. Let's see if we can get a map. There's a piece of cheese? Oh my God, that's so nice. Thank you, game. Thank you for not punishing me too much for getting hit once. He thinks he only got hit once. He thinks he's only gonna get hit once in this run. Well, where is the... Jeez. Well, we're at full health now. Where are we gonna go? I guess that is a question I have not answered. The game wants me to go to the castle outskirts. I say no. You know, let me roll a mental die, okay? Could go to the sewers? Have we been to the sewers recently? I mean, we haven't been to the promenade in forever. Pretty much never go to the ramparts, but I wish I could go promenade, prison ramparts, but you can't. You can go to the ramparts directly from the sewers. Maybe that's something we should do, because at some point I would like to get that on the map, on the biome map. And if I do it now, that I can just say I've done it, and then I never have to do it again. You know what? Win, lose, or draw, it'll be interesting. It does put us a little bit behind as far as stats go, because we're basically saying we're not gonna get one scroll in this run, but I'm gonna unlock something in the game. I'm gonna add a line between two biomes in the biome map. Hold on. Can your die get a nat 20, asks Connie. I guess the real question is, if it gets a nat 20, where is that? Because I don't know. I don't really have a preference of where I go in these runs. I just go. I just go. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a bank for a second. Dude, I've been playing so much Dead Cells lately, but I gotta admit, it's okay. Bit of a weird start. I gotta admit, it's a fun game to play. And I do enjoy it. I'm remembering now why I like Caloric Shock so much. To just be able to clear a cluster of enemies. Even the... Hold on. I can't hit you. Why can I not hit you? I have no idea. Just a little bug or something. I've just been playing a lot of Dead Cells lately, but it's a fun game, so I really don't mind it at all. Caloric Shock, maybe not so good against the flying enemies. I'll take my scroll, thank you very much. I guess the natural 20 on the dice. Now that I think about it, oh my god, I'm freaking taking so much bloody damage. I guess the natural 20 would be I don't have to actually do the route. Because that's, I mean, one scroll in the game. Ultimately, one scroll in the game is not like insanely valuable. But it is 15% damage, just flat. I would very much like to maintain that. But then again, that's also one bonus rune. You know, one opportunity of getting a floor rune from a floor that gives you an extra scroll. One random cursed chest spawning. That's well within like the margin of error for a normal run in the game. So just to get the mapping out of the way, why not just do it? Then I never have to bring it up ever again. Dude, I've taken so much bloody damage here. I apologize, but also... It's been a while since I played, okay? It's been a few days. And a part of me really doesn't want to heal. Because all we need is to find one food drop. And baby, we are back in it. Never apologize for anything ever. Oh, I mean, that's basically my motto. Never apologize. By the way, Segus, welcome. Sorry I didn't see you there. How you doing? Dun, 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 dun. Random weapons. Wouldn't mind a weapon. You know what? We haven't rolled Giant Killer in a long time. We could roll a Giant Killer run. Let's just try to get a better weapon for ourselves. Dude, Firebrand, absolutely. Are you a mimic? He killed me! I hate the mimics, man. God damn it. All right, new run, new brutality run. If there was an option in the game to disable mimics, I would probably turn it on at this point because they're just not fun to fight. Could have healed, of course, but you know, I gotta get the warm up out of the way. Crack those knuckles, let's go. That there, put that there, put this here. Blood Angel, welcome. I'm on mandatory COVID vacation. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you're doing all right. Oh, that is incorrect. And Zyomkin, welcome as well. Zegas Jr. says cosmetic flasks. Is that something you want in the game, cosmetic flasks? Or has that been announced that that's gonna be in one of the new updates? Because that would be very funny. Hey, get out of here. And he says, I got up to get some water and came back to prisoner's quarters. That's your mistake for leaving. I needed your support. I didn't have it, you weren't here for me. Also, I found a mimic. Imagine that. God, they're just so annoying to fight early. They do so much damage. Da-da. No, I'm saying your flasks are only cosmetic. No, I needed a little warm-up run. I needed to warm up the fingers. Get myself back into the spirit of Dead Cells. I'll accept a warm-up run. This'll be the real run. For real. I should get myself another Telluric Shock though, because that was a lot of fun. I need to like figure out all of the patterns for mimics. Ooh, you know what? Oiled sword, sure, give it to me. Because mimics are really hard. Probably like the hardest enemies in the game, really. Especially because by the time, or in the time that you fight them, it's usually very early on in the run. You don't have the strength to beat them. You don't have the perfect weapon loadout. Hold up. Random skills. I'll basically take anything as long as I can fit it into the RT slot, but I don't have a lot of cash. Well, there's a Telluric Shock. I'm not gonna get 7 grand, I don't think though, so. We're probably just gonna have to accept. There's another one? There we go. Just gonna have to accept that, you know, that's gonna happen from time to time. You fight a mimic, you're not prepared for it, kicks your ass. Dun, dun, dun. Didn't get that food, huh? Well, it's more like that mimic is a pain. Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe I should go into the game's practice mode and then just fight like 30 mimics until I know all of their patterns like the back of my hand. Because I up until the other day, I didn't even know that there was more than one classification for mimic, which raises the question, if you go into the game's practice mode, do you get the option of fighting the different types of mimics? Why did that door not open? Or are you just fighting the one type of mimic over and over again? You know, I got no freaking idea. Never looked into it. But even the melee mimic can be annoying at times, not to mention the ranged mimic. And then someone said that the food mimic can heal themselves. I don't think I've ever seen that actually happen in action because I've just never paid attention to it. Oh. Gotta walk to get the food. Tiny says there are multiple mimics. Yeah, apparently there's like a skill mimic, a weapon mimic, and a food mimic for each of the different shops. Apparently the food shop mimic can heal themselves. The weapon mimic has a sword and then also shoots out body parts at you. And then the skill mimic is like grappling hooks, the weird AoE explosion. I don't know what item that is the mimic's attack, but yeah, apparently there's multiple mimics, and that's why it's always so weird when you fight them, because you don't really know what the mimic is. And that's why, in the past for myself at least, I've never really been comfortable fighting them because I could never get their patterns down. I was always like confused fighting them, like, what the hell? I don't understand what's happening here. What are these attacks? You're not doing the things that you did previously. You're not using your grappling hook. You're not using your AoE explosion. So whenever I fight a mimic, I'm always thinking, okay, when he does the AoE explosion, get away from him, and then he never does it. And I'm like, what? But I should definitely practice the different types of mimics, because you'll know what you're fighting before you fight the mimic by just what shop you're in. So you can prepare for the fight, you just have to know what the different variants. That's what I need. I need to practice those variants, identify them, and then I'll be good. Oh, whatever. Come here. Come here. Go smack him. Go smack him. I was able to parry the Mimic Aura, says Silvito. That was new. Really? You can parry that? And also things like that I should probably test out, because sometimes you can parry, enemy AoEs, sometimes you can't. Sometimes I don't know how to tell one versus the other. I think if it's red, you can't parry it, but I don't think that's actually the case, because like you can. Here's the primary example of sometimes this game being a little inconsistent. Spoiler Boss has a tornado attack. He fires off tornadoes in both directions. The Queen has a very similar tornado attack. I think you can parry the one from Spoiler Boss, but you can't parry the one from the Queen, which doesn't make any sense because they look actually identical. So yeah, sometimes the game is a little bit inconsistent, and so sometimes you just have to test. You have to practice something just to know if it's possible. Like if you can parry the Mimic explosion, that would be a lot easier to do. Looks like the big sludge oil thing. And sometimes in this game, it looking like something else is not enough. You gotta actually test it. You gotta see. Anyways, enough about the mimics. I hate them. But that's not new, and also, I feel like everyone else has the same opinion. Maybe the Queen protected her attack. She studied the blade. She's gonna study my fist in her face. Let's get out of here, and then we'll check out this weapon. A bleed sword. Well, I'm not exactly critting right now, so we'll put the oiled sword away. Bleed sword is also a little bit faster. Not much, but a tiny bit faster than the oiled sword. I don't have like a particular synergy in mind right now, like going fire or going bleed. But I will admit to maybe wanting to try out more weapons, especially ones that have these types of synergies on them. Bleed. Fire, whatever the case may be. Of course, I would like to get the legendary versions, the ones that apply double DOTs. I'll take Snake Fangs. See, that's the problem with this sword, though. It doesn't do as much burst damage. Why is that? Ah, because this fires 2 different arrows. Yeah, we'll take that. I've also been learning to very much appreciate items that fire arrows. The arrows can do a lot of damage, a lot of burst damage. Helps you to kill enemies faster than you otherwise would. I'm not gonna take a giant killer. Bloodsword's good with open wounds. For individual enemies, yeah. For boss fights, I don't think it really matters. Because for boss fights, it's not really gonna be improving your damage that much. Okay. I need to go down the hole, thank you. Could you not, though, like... Hate these little freaking biters, get out of here. Daddy doesn't want to play right now. I will say, though, that I really enjoyed when I had the legendary blood sword with open wounds, because that meant that it would fire off the DOT after 2 attacks. That was a great combination. There's a secret tunnel here. I've already been through this one. I am backtracking a little bit, but I have a lot of little areas to explore around here. Oh no, my combo! What's causing burn? Oh, Knife Dance burns the enemies, and then we'll get burns out of the hell's... Oh, this is the entrance. Knife Dance is burning the enemies on death, and that's why we're getting those occasional crits out of it. I've not gone a good path through this level. I keep backtracking and then failing to actually recognize where I am in the level. Let's go down here. Die? Thank you. Queen's Rapier Smoke Bomb. Well, first attack inflicts double damage. It's gotta be better than the lightning rods at this point. Random weapons. Are you going to be a mimic? The world may never know. Twin Daggers does have double damage on burning oil, though. But the smoke bomb doesn't actually light the ground on fire, it just creates the oil. Twin Daggers also creates the oil, but it also does double damage. That's a pretty good weapon, though. I mean, the non-crits are the same damage as the oiled sword crits, and then it also does double damage if anything is burning. So we can just take a burn weapon. Are you Mimic? You're not a Mimic. And then by taking a burn weapon, we've got our synergy already built. Dude, everything here is double damage on burning oil. Oh, we could go Panchucks, though. Panchucks are pretty fun. When can we expect Crypt of the Necrodancer after the Rhythm FPS streak, says Connie. Probably never, I don't know. Crypt of the Necrodancer never clicked with me. Hey, Bard of Bobridge, welcome, how you doing? Bum 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 bum. Twin Daggers is an interesting one because it's a very like old weapon. This was in the initial early access release of the game, these Twin Daggers. And in my head, there's a certain feeling of power creep that maybe Dead Cells has. I don't think this is actually true, but since early access, the game has gotten new, more interesting, varied weapons as time goes on, up to the point where now we have baseball bats straight out of Hotline Miami and the Terraria Starpew sword. So in my head, I'm like, well, why would I want to have a basic weapon like twin daggers when I could have bonk stars or more bonks. But twin daggers are totally fine. They're a good enough weapon. I just got to get into the mindset of because in my brain it's been in the game for a long time, that doesn't make it bad. Just means it's been in the game for a while. It could be the strongest melee weapon in the game for all I know. Okay, that was a little rude though. Okay, that's a little rude though. Get these biters out of here. Does a lot of damage on that third hit. Dude, the malaise has increased. I say right before it reduces, but I have not been doing a good job of keeping on top of it. I've been going nice and slow here. It's gonna eat the food. Let's get that malaise going. Ooh, I do like the fire grenade. That'll be a lot easier fire application. Harrison says, Mom's Knife and Brimstone are from Flash Isaac. Kind of weird difference to think about. Here's a little something you might not know. Brimstone was not in the first Flash Isaac release. It was added in an update. I can't remember the name of the update. It was like a Halloween themed update that added Shoal, if I remember correctly. Then they added Brimstone in that update. It used to just be Mom's Knife. Connie says, I miss endless soul hearts from Flash Isaac. Old man. The Eve one. Yeah, it was whatever it was called. I'm not taking the pure nail. I will learn how to use that later. Not Wrath of the Lamb. No, Wrath of the Lamb was a paid DLC. There was a update to the original Flash Isaac. It was very soon after release. It was the first like Halloween after release. They added a new floor and a whole bunch of items and enemies, including Brimstone. But I don't remember the name of the update. It doesn't matter, but yeah, originally Brimstone was not in the first release. Afterbirth, no. It was called, What the Heck? People actually like this stupid game that we made? That's what it was called. Might have just been the Halloween update. No, it had a name. I can probably look it up. We are done with this floor. Time to get the heck out of Dodge. I like the twin blades here. What is that update called? Flash Isaac updates. Version history. Update Halloween. Halloween update. With no actual lame Halloween themes. Maybe it was just called the Halloween update. No, it had a name. I can't remember the name of it though. Anyways. Ed being surprised that people liked Isaac is also weird. No, I think it's completely rational to not expect a small indie game like that to blow up, because that's what happened. It wasn't just that people liked it, it's that it blew up. It's that people started let's playing it on YouTube. It's that people would talk about this game with friends. It's that it became so popular, it became part of like the public consciousness. It is, you know, it's gonna have an altered item in Control after a small crying child. Uncle Amy, welcome, and Silly Puppy, hello as well, by the way. What are we looking for? Oh, right, we're brutality, so nothing's good. I forgot. Right, it's like, I don't know, do you want combo? Do you want pork you pack? Actively playing Isaac as you mentioned it. That's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I don't know. I think it's all kind of trash. I don't know what we want. Nothing really feels appropriate. Although no mercy, maybe because we have the flame breath. Let's give that a go. Harrison says, Ed called it a S game that barely worked, which was what I was talking about. I mean, it did barely work. That's just the truth. Ooh, a cannon! I'll replace the knife dance with that. I mean, we are on the sewers. I'm an idiot, by the way. I've now just realized the problem. Don't blame me because I'm beautiful. Well, that is not where I wanted that to go. Thank you. You'll die there. Oh my god, so much bull. I'll kill you. You're gonna teleport and you'll get blown. What? I hate that you were able to turn around. As long as I just toss out a quick little burst of fire. We get some sizable damage upgrades as soon as that oil lands. I mean, it's double damage. Pick it up, please. I guess the one thing about the twin dagger is that it's not that slow, but it's not really what you're looking for. You want something that can kill enemies a little bit faster. This requires pretty much that third hit to get the job done on a lot of enemies. So you might be a little bit at risk during those first two attacks. Something might not get stunned and it'll get a shot off. Reveals invisible enemies. Well, I think we can grab it. Extra double jump is nice. No. Oh, God. See, what was surprising to me was when, like, I forget how long it was, maybe like a year after launch or something like that, the original Flash Isaac got another update. That never made sense to me. Like, who put time on yet another Flash Isaac update when everyone was playing, you know, the new hotness? Florian, I guess he had nothing better to do at this time. Cannon, could you fire? Thank you. Thank you. I don't really want to swap to anything else, unless this has shots leave a trail of flames, because that would be pretty sick. Victim of bleeding spreads it. That's not a lot of bleed damage, and really it just draws aggro unnecessarily. Really what I'm looking for is anything that has shots leave a trail of flames or more fire. I'm not gonna get another turret though, but it's a self-poison synergy on that one. Because all I'm looking for is maybe some other way of getting fire so I can... get rid of the flame blast, maybe. Not because I dislike the flame blast, but it's a little slower than the Firebrands. Firebrands has very little like cooldown, or it has very little charge up or cooldown after using it. You've got to like stand still for a second and make sure that the fire blast comes out before you actually use it. And we're done. Let's go to the ancient sewers. We can go to the ramparts now, but it's a little too late. I forgot what I was doing on this run. Haha. So instead of doing a biome unlock on the map, we're just gonna do a normal run. Imagine that. He says normal run, like this isn't his normal runs. Let's go for... I'm tempted to go for a Porky-Pack and get like a very nice solid weapon to put in the backpack, but it might not be a melee weapon. It might be a ranged weapon in the future. So we can probably just ignore this for now. Combo doesn't seem particularly great. Predator seems okay. We'll be invisible frequently, I think. I'm very curious why the game wants me to go to the ancient sewers, because wasn't there a ramparts exit too? That should be the incentivized biome. Why didn't you incentivize that route? That route. Then maybe I should have gone to the ramparts. It would have been like, hey, I failed to go here earlier, but we can go here now, even though it doesn't unlock anything on the map. Can't really complain though. Going to the... burns the ground around you when the effect ends. So this is a fire grenade. It's just a fire grenade that also creates toxic cloud and also provides electrical damage. I feel like that's better than the fire grenade, because we have fire already and there are better fire alternatives. So sure, give me some electrical nonsense. Also allows me to do something like this. All right, we're gonna chill for a minute. Hey, time does not keep on ticking into the future on this one. For some reason, I thought that maybe one of those. Oh no! Okay, thank God. Hey, for some reason, I thought that was going to be the path that led to the poison pool. I guess maybe it could have been. That would have been very dangerous. We would have absolutely died. Well, no, because I'm pretty good at avoiding that poison pool. Okay, we gotta, hey, thank you. Get out of here. Whoa. Where are you? Stop with the freaking nonsense. Hey, I guess the thing is with the, what is this thing called? Electrical wire? Lightning rod. But the lightning rod, you do have to make sure that you hit the button twice to actually get the fire out. And it seems like it takes a second even after you hit the button to get the fire out. It's not immediate. It's close enough though. think of it as electrical fire. Oh, I'm way ahead of you, buddy. Okay. The damage is pretty good though. Ooh, what the heck? Boy's axe, actually a very useful weapon, but not for us right now. Wonder why sometimes you see that trap and it has different amounts of spikes in that little corridor, that little vertical ascent area. Blech. It's garbage! Blech. Okay. Odd place for there to be a bonus floor. I've seen both of these without the, or I would have seen both of these without the necessity of having the outline, by the way, because they're in very obvious places where I'm just standing there and then I notice the outline. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Automatic? Who knows? Don't even bother. Whoa! Get off. Get off of me. Get off it. I'm getting very like Prince of Persia vibes with this outfit and that jumping puzzle in particular. I don't know why. You know what? It's the pants. I don't know whose pants these are. These are not my normal pants. Are you not seeing it? You're not getting that like Prince of Persia pant vibe? Oh, I wasn't fast enough on the jump. I got poisoned. There goes my flawless. Executed, huh? Off of one attack? It's like I have a lot of stats or something. Hey, are you a mimic? If you're a mimic, you gotta tell me. Double damage to burning oil. Victims burn when they die. I mean, we have a cannon. Cannon will be good enough. I don't think I want anything from this guy. Double damage on fire, which I never understand. Double damage on cat is kind of interesting. Are you a mimic? You gotta tell me. He's not a mimic. Cat is it's a solid weapon. I'm way too much of a zoomer to know anything about Prince of Persia, says Connie, other than it's apparently a platformer. The only one you need to care about is Sands of Time. The only one I need to care about is Sands of Time as well. Dude, the malaise has been stacking up. Always this path. The malaise doesn't increase as much when you're on. What's the other path I usually go? On the morass path. Can there be any more explosions, by the way? Honestly, I've not played any other Prince of Persia games other than... Have I played any Prince of Persia games now that I think about it? I may have watched an LP of Sands of Time. I don't think I've ever actually played it though. Or maybe I watched someone play it like on the couch. Could also be the case. But we were talking about this the other day. There's gonna be a movie for some reason. You know, wish there was more. That's gonna hurt. Oh, you pushed him. Kinda wish there was a little bit more creativity in the gaming industry these days. It's all just remakes and movies and reboots and reboots and reboots and remakes. Already was a movie. Well, there's gonna be a new movie, right? Harrison says, I miss the couch co-op era. This wasn't couch co-op, this was couch, well, I'm just gonna watch a friend play a video game for a while. All right, let's do this. No extra jumps, but more stats. Sands of Time was really good though. I just remember every time you die in Sands of Time, I don't know, it's not really much of a spoiler saying it, but the structure of the game and let's just say the structure of the game and the gameplay go together extremely well. It's such a wonderful experience. No, that's not how it happened. You mimic? You're not a mimic, but Snake Fangs is really good. In fact, it also has double damage burning oil spreads oil. It's level 9 too. Like we could go Snake Fangs here. I think I will. I'll put this in the backpack, but Snake Fangs is solid. But, dude, everything has fire on it. I think I'll also go Pyrotechnic over this. It's a much faster fire enabler that just is one button. Although it doesn't light the ground on fire, that's not why we have this around anyways. It's a giant killer. 20,000 DPS is pretty good. Anyways, moving on. I kind of forgot what I was doing for a second there. Malaise has been cleared. And dude, a glaive. That is extremely nice. Double damage on burning oil as well, okay. How do we use this? How do we enable this? I guess what we could do is we could... This is usually worth a lot of money, isn't it? Hey, 50. We could take Acrobata Pack, and then the glaive will fire Pyrotechnic, or we could actually equip the glaive, because we have 2 of them. We could just fire these at will. It's a little slower, but it's a good weapon. See, this is a very interesting decision here, because it is a legendary laser glaive. I would like it to be used, but unless we're equipping it, then the legendary effect doesn't matter. And by equip, I mean X or Y slot, not backpack slot. Because the backpack slot doesn't care how much ammo it has, it just fires off the glaive whenever the Acrobata Pack is charged. So this is a very interesting one. I'm not entirely certain what I want here. I re-rolled the shop, right? I think I did. I was looking for a Firebrand. Yeah, okay. And we're done with the floor. Get on the 4. See, it's a tough call here because it's a very good weapon. I mean, I think we should be holding on to it. So... I think I will equip it. But I need the fire, so I think what we'll do is we'll take Acrobat Pack anyways. It's just such a good utility item, or utility select here, to be able to fire another weapon. It's fantastic. What was the other thing I took? It was, what did I just have? Oh, Predator and... No Mercy. Let's take No Mercy. We've got fire and poison going on here, in theory. Connie says, somewhere there's an alternate universe where animation locks never existed in Dead Cells. Paraphrasing. The thing is, Laser Glaive doesn't have really much in the way of animation lock. It really is just, it's kind of a slow weapon. It takes a long time to throw it. I mean, this is basically what I wanted here. I hate that you don't get poisoned anymore, but this is working so far. The teleport is kind of ridiculous. And by kind of ridiculous, I mean absolutely ridiculous. He's dead. It's part of the reason why I took the weapon, because I was like, you know what? If we can just teleport after him, he can never get away from us. That's such a good weapon to use against this boss. Yeah, easy. Apparently when his mobility means nothing, her mobility means nothing, you can just absolutely crush this stupid freaking boss. But yes, Connie, animation lock, especially on some weapons, is very annoying. I'm talking about you, Sonic Carbine. Spiked boots. Crit if it interrupts an attack. Good damage, but I don't know. What a strange attack combo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strange attack combo I never use. Hold on. All right. Don't need to really re-roll anything. It's all good. So we're out. If you press LB/RB, you can page through this. I had no idea. I misclicked, and then I was like, wait, what? Settling legendaries hurt. Yeah, but I don't know. I want to utilize Snake Fangs. I don't really want to utilize the boots. Maybe I should think about the legendaries a little bit differently here. You know, maybe what we should do is force ourselves to use legendaries whenever we get them for a run. That way we can get familiar with some weapons that maybe we don't use that often. Now, we might get a little bit too used to having the good versions of weapons, e.g. the things that are legendary, but it would give us a good idea of what to expect from certain weapons if they're at a high enough level or high enough value. it is an idea. I'll take the pastry. Might be a little bit more interesting as well, just to see what the game gives us. And again, force ourselves to use it one way or another. Then it doesn't have to hurt so much whenever we sell legendaries. Hey. Get cannoned. I don't believe that there was nothing on the same level as you, by the way. Connie says, I wonder if the animated series will explain malaise other than disease. I'm excited for that prospect as well. For there to just be more Dead Cells lore. Because a lot of the game isn't explained. There's hints, there's bits and pieces scattered here and there. But nothing is ever like conclusively defined. Like, what the hell is up with the Timekeeper? How does she have the magical power of time travel? How does that make any sense in this universe? You just expect me to believe that there's time travel? Just very casually, oh yeah, and also she's time travel. Okay. You gonna give me any more than that? No? Well, just F me, I guess. Oh, I knew that would work. That is good. It's an upgrade. The only dude, a flawless. When we are this flawless is pretty cool, but I'm really liking the snake fangs. I've started to appreciate these more. Pretty much heard they stated they don't care about the lore. Connie says, gotta care a little bit or it's gonna be a disappointing series. Well, what I'm thinking of is maybe what the implication is there, that anything said in the series is not gonna be canon. The characters and the setting might be the same, but any lore that happens is free to be ignored, you know? Which I think is entirely acceptable. You know, if the animated series wants to create their own lore, I say why not? Let's get a little bit of a what if happening here. Kalar, wow, welcome. How you doing? Oh, jerk. Have you ever played Hades? Absolutely, I very much enjoy that, and I've got a big ol' Hades. What happened to my... What happened to my thing? It just kind of bounced off. I've got a big ol' Hades playlist up on YouTube. And because it sounds like you're interested, yes, I even managed to get all of the statues unlocked. That's not a spoiler, that's just telling you that I never gave up on the game. Pyrotechnics are worse. Good. You just have to accept that a person's consciousness can be transferred into a blob of goop that can possess bodies. Yeah, and then also that the blob of goop is immortal. Which is a very interesting, you know, thing that they can talk about. I mean, he is immortal. He can't die. His body can become so destroyed that it can't function anymore, but he himself can't be destroyed. Because that's what happens in the game. Your body gets functionally irrevocably damaged. Just remember Hades 2 is gonna be a thing, says Segas Jr. I mean, it's already a thing, right? It's in early access. For better or for worse. That was a burning oil synergy with a Panchaku, but I'm gonna stick with what we got. I'm here for the Dead Cells theory crafting. Well, it's not much of a theory. Oh my god. Like this version of the Mimic, I think you want to get close to, but also I don't understand this version of the Mimic. Should this have been the one that fired ranged attacks at me or something? I don't know. How to identify them? What attacks are unique to which ones? I'm so confused. I'm so confused. I did get what I wanted though, which was Firebrands, a much better fire applier. Come here. Is there gonna be more lore explained on BC5 or something? So far all I've gotten are some notes lying around. So technically there is a little bit of additional lore related to the Timekeeper explicitly. I can't remember if it's BC5 exclusive. Or like post BC5 exclusive. I forget how you actually access that. It doesn't actually go into anything profound, it's just like another little tidbit. You do get some lore on Spoiler Boss in BC5, of course, because you fight him and he talks directly to you. He says, by the way, be a good dog and get me more of those shiny blue toys that you've been so eager to collect. Lemon said, I PM'd you on the Malaise Gauntlet Discord. I don't want to join another Discord. Completely forgot about that curse chest. There's too many Discords, man. I don't want to. You can't tell me what to do, Dad. The other day I was gonna play... Okay, a little while ago I had played some... BPM, and then I played some Metal Hellsinger to do a Let's Look At of it, and then I thought to myself, man, you know what I would like to play? Doom! So I wanted to play some Doom, so I wanted to play some Doom Eternal, and then I wanted to install a couple of mods for it, and then I had to join a Discord in order to download the modding tool that everyone uses so that you can actually install mods for it, and then I was like, okay, you know what, this is too much effort. Also, I don't really like Doom Eternal all that much, so I'm gonna stop before I pull my hair out. But then also, gotta ask my boy Mud to play some Doom Eternal. He never did finish that game. I'll just PM you the rules then. You already told me the rules. 31, 5, and axes. Fractured Shrines, Graveyard, no, wrong one. Sepulchre Cavern, Clock Tower. Can't go to the Clock Tower. We can go to the Shores. You wanna go Sepulchre? I mean, we're already cursed, so we can go cursed, and then fight either Clock Boss or Guard Boss. Guard Boss. Yeah. Where's that Sepulchre exit at? There we go. Yeah. You check your own server? Actually, you do. I do. I need to be better about responding to things added to me, but that's my own issue. Cetus Stiletto, Light Speed. Nah, Snake Things are good enough on their own. Forums and software downloads going Discord only sucks, says Connie. The reason why I think that it sucks is because in order to participate, in order to download software, or in order to report a bug, or to, you know, read about what's actually happening with like the Monolith update that's, or sorry, Stars of Providence update that's gonna happen, is you have to A, accept Discord's terms of service, which kind of adds a third party to the conversation, and then B, you've got to sign in with your account. You know, you've got to give them your information, the owners of the Discord, and it's not like a website where you can just go, you know, let me just go to private browsing mode and then just view a website and read something that I want or download something that I want. It's way more personal, but I don't want to be personal on the internet. I don't want to give out my information, and I don't want to log into a Discord and then in like the general chat, there's like a bot saying, hey, everybody, say hi to Abe Clancy who joined this Discord. They must be excited to be here. I'm a bot. And it's like, just shut up. Go to hell. That's what all I want is just like an anonymous option in Discord. Just let me view the Discord. I don't want to talk. I just want to read. I want to be a part. I want to read the conversation passively. I'm a lurker. I'm a lurker, you know? Anyways. It's the bank. I mean, if we're gonna go to the bank, this is a good time to go to the bank, so I think we'll go to the bank. Bring. This place doesn't appear on any map of the kingdom, yet here it is. Excuse me, game. If it loads. It's on this map right here. Look at that. 1v1 Dead Cells when? I hope that they don't go the Butcher Circus route and have online specific Dead Cellsian content. Please no. He's already... He's not engaged. He's engaged. Okay. We gotta be careful. Is that a big boy? Oh crap. No, it's an imp. Okay. Much better. Now he is aggroed. Excuse me. Maybe don't fly after me in the elevator shaft, you dummy. You dummy. All right, cannon will keep me safe, temporarily. Whoa, you see that? There was something here a second ago, and I think it just fell out of the level. Maybe not out of the level, but it's down there somewhere. No, you know what? Yeah, you can actually die. Then we'll do this. Bowerick says, talking about lore, who's the player character in Dead Cells? The giant talks about him. Connie says that's a big spoiler. That is a pretty big spoiler. It's revealed later on more explicitly. I'm gonna tell you, not the spoiler, but I'm gonna tell you how to get to the spoiler. Fight the giant on 4 BC. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you're not there yet, if you're on BC 2, you know, just get there. You'll get there one of these days. I believe. I don't want you to keep firing things at me. Okay. 6 more. Whoa! Dun, 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 dun. This game makes me panic all the time. I don't like it. I don't like it. I like this. Someday TM. Now we're talking. Now you're talking my language. There we go. I expected that to happen. Come on. Come here, fat man. Dun, dun. It's amazing. It's amazing how much more confident you feel when you're not cursed. Hey, come here. What you gonna do, huh? You're over the freaking lasers, you dummy. What is the BC stuff you talk about? I just play on normal mode. Is it anything to do with that? Big win! This is not a spoiler. Well, not really. After you beat the game for the first time, you unlock boss cells, which are basically like different difficulty modes. So if you're just playing on the normal game, you're on the easy mode, basically. So you can see here, BC5 is called Hell. You don't have flasks, you get more cells, your legendary forge can be upgraded, and then the malaise is active. So as you get those boss cell levels, the game gets harder, but you get more lore, and also, to compensate it being more difficult, you do get more scrolls, so you get stronger over the course of a run. Like right now I have 27 in my brutality stat. You're not gonna get, I don't think you're gonna get 27 in a normal BC run. This is like, you're gonna get this amount of cells. Oh, I knew it. You're gonna get this amount of cells. That's a level 12 goddamn Hakuto bow. Man, I should have taken a wish before I came here. That was a huge mistake. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, that's basically it. Segus Jr. says, items are locked behind cells. That's actually very true, and I did forget about that. Certain unlocks you can only get on certain boss cell levels. For instance, certain enemies only start spawning later, and then you're not gonna get their blueprints, are ya? Yeah, I did forget about the whole blueprint situation. Well, you're gonna get big. And you're dead. I really should have gotten a wish. A level 12 not legendary, but colorless. Well, no, it would be legendary. A level 12 legendary Hakuto's bow would be freaking awesome. Man, that's such a huge weapon, especially when we have the glaive in the backpack. We'd be able to fire that with that quick Hakuto shot. Oh man, I really should have had that. I play on hard mode at the moment, so second level after finishing the game. And it only gets harder from there. Where'd that money come from? It was the enemy that kind of fell out of the map earlier. Is there a way to see what blueprints you have unlocked already other than finding it in the mass of hanging flasks? I believe if you go talk to the dude, he tells you all the items you have unlocked. So instead of looking for them, you can just see them in a list. But if you're looking for what to unlock next, get the mirror unlock. I don't remember where it is, like the blueprint for the mirror, but you go to the collector, you give him the cells, he gives you a mirror unlock. With that, it'll show you a place to go to get a blueprint. And it's very handy, because instead of having to guess, it just tells you. Bit weird the malaise only shows up on 5, says Connie. I guess that way you can play on 4 if you don't like it. I don't know what hit me, because I was hanging on the wall for a while there. I mean, the malaise used to be so much more prevalent and prominent and annoying. Whoa, 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 no, don't go into the explosions, you dummy. What's malaise? Malaise is the orange bar above my health. That orange bar above my health is an ever-increasing, basically poison meter, but instead of doing damage to you, it just makes the game harder again. Oh, god damn it. I always forget that teleporter is not the one you want to take, because now there's no teleporters in there. I want to go down. So yeah, that orange bar, currently it's at level 3. Hold on. That means there's faster enemy movements, more reactive enemies, they teleport faster, they turn into elites, they spawn, and they teleport by groups. And the malaise level increasing makes the game harder. What this means is that it incentivizes faster play style. It incentivizes the player to be a little bit more, not rushy, but to really get the combat of the game, to really start thinking about, you know, how do you kill things faster? Smooth movement, smooth enemy engagements. Instead of this, it used to just be the freaking teleport or time doors, which were garbage. I don't know, I'd rather have the brutality. I got the mirror, but I don't think I understand how it works. Shows me an enemy, but not in which biome. You can sometimes find an enemy in multiple biomes. So it just shows you the enemy. If you know where they are, you can fight them for a blueprint. More explicitly, I'm gonna pause here for a second while I explain this. There's another item you can get that is, it looks like an eyeball. You find it in the first floor. It's behind a locked door. It's a blueprint extractor item. You can use that to guarantee yourself one blueprint over the course of a run. You throw it at an enemy, and then you go from there. If you combo that with the mirror tells you an enemy that has a blueprint. You can grab that blueprint grenade, guarantee that blueprint for a run, and that way every run of Dead Cells can have an objective to it. You can have an immediate idea of what you should be doing for a run if you just don't really know what to do in the game. Oh, this enemy has a blueprint? Okay, take the blueprint hunter grenade and go get it. Connie says basically you play Pokemon. That is correct. That's essentially what it is. You play Pokemon with the monsters. Gotta extract the souls from all of them, really. But it's nice because by utilizing that hunter's grenade, you never have to really worry too much about, oh, I gotta go find a blueprint. I gotta find something to do with this run. You always have something to do with this run. I find it interesting that these, the actual mace heads here, they don't rotate smoothly. Does this place even have anything after the outfit? Asks Connie. The bank? Oh, absolutely. There's 3 mutations to unlock and like 3 weapons to unlock, I believe. There's a lot here. Blowgun, that is a sizable amount of damage, but not a lot of poison, but it does stack with the snake fangs, but we already have Firebrand, which is enabling the damage from burning oil. No, I think we'll say no to the blowgun, although maybe we can get rid of the laser glaive, but it does double damage of oil. We don't really need the freaking poison though. No, getting rid of it. I really should have just gotten Wish though. Coming down here with Wish would have been way smarter than what I did, which is not that. I have so many outfits and no weapons, powers, mutations left. I mean, that's just gonna happen. The outfit should always be what you unlock last. But, and sometimes when you use that Hunter's Grenade, you're gonna get an outfit, you might not get a power, you might not get an item. But it does help you to progress if you have nothing left to do or nothing that you know of what to do. Sometimes it'll even display a boss, and that means that there's a blueprint there you have to find. Oh, that specific challenge. Yeah, you just get money out of it. You get a random colorless item and then a bunch of cash. It is worth doing, I think. The amount of money you get from doing the jumping puzzle is definitely worth it. Oh, that was the wrong direction. I got the platforming outfit of the bank today, yay. Then I realized later on that the distillery is even worse than the bank. Oh, you poor summer child. All right. Wait, there's 2 skill shops? Oh, god damn it. God damn it. There's no weapon shop here. Oh, well. Anything that we want? Serenade. I would be willing to replace lightning rods with an autonomous serenade. Why does this only have 4 affixes? Why does this have 3? My current items have like 6 each and they're level 8. It makes no sense to me. Let's go to the food shop first though. I want to get the... Since I know I'm gonna be buying this, let's start here. It's not a mimic. And we'll go to the upper shop, see what's here. I don't really want, like 4, 4, 6. Bleeding spreads it, corrosive cloud. It's in theory a lot of damage, but it's just slow with a long cooldown. Cannon level 7. Maybe we should get rid of both the cannon and the lightning rods. Do we want a cloud? I mean, more poison damage is more easy application of crits in theory. But like this doesn't have any affixes on it. It's got 3. Why? Let's re-roll. Double damage grenade. Taunt, which has nothing on it. Leggy boy, smoke bomb, grappling hook. Cleaver, flamethrower turret. Oh, I'm done. Okay, well, I don't really want any of this. Screen shift there for a second? That wasn't an edit. Just, I was standing still and then it went bloop. Let's see if we can get a level 14 Serenade. Wow, he died insanely fast. Let's get rid of the lightning rod. And then was there anything at the other skill shop that we wanted? I guess holy water burns. Toss a vial of holy water on the ground. Does this break on impact with enemies? Because if it doesn't, how are we gonna deal with giant? Because I think we're probably gonna go fight the giant on this one and then maybe just do the full game path here. But nothing else really particularly interests me, even the flamethrower turret. I just don't understand why this thing does a fifth of the damage of the scavenged bombard on paper. Yeah, I'm just gonna say no. Say no. Just say no, brah. Let's get out of here. We've got full HP, essentially. Didn't get to 60 kills though, but that's okay. Connie says, I'd deal with the distillery if it wasn't for those goddamn barrels on legs. You can see them though. They do have a tell. You can identify which one's a real barrel and which one's an enemy barrel. Double damage of burning oil. Serenade spreads oil. We want double damage on oil. Although poisoning and plus damage on burning could be good if we had another poison damage synergy, but we don't. I think we just care about the burning oil synergy. Pretty much like as much as it takes. There it is. And then this thing also rolled into plus 15% damage, which is really good. And it also spreads oil. So yeah, it's perfect. Try to get a sure, take minus 25% damage near it. And then we're gonna go clock room. Oh yeah, clock room or Guardian's Haven. We're not gonna fight Dracula. Although the snake fangs would be pretty good. No, I think we just wanna go Gourd. Let's go fight Gourdman. I don't think the turret is gonna be very effective, but everything else should be fantastic. I don't know how I fell there. I don't know how he hit. Why? I think I'm losing track of my character or something in the cluster of the combat. I just fell in the lava. I couldn't see myself and got hit by the hand. Is it the outfit? I think maybe last floor we just had a more pronounced outfit, and this floor I just couldn't find myself in the background here or something. I don't know. I feel like my brain had a little bit of an issue. That's fine. Yeah. Go fight the queen. You had a golden outfit on the golden floor. How's that more pronounced? I don't know. In my head, it was more interesting. In this one, my eyes were crossed or something. Maybe I thought I was the floating sword. So we can go to the queen or spoiler. AJD, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello. Let me think. Who do I want to fight? That's the question. Who do I want to fight? I kind of want to fight the queen. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to fight the queen. But I don't really want to do the infested shipwreck, but you get an extra scroll doing it, so we'll do it. Oh, man, it is a hot day today. And I have a brand new bug bite on my hand. Probably some dumb mosquito that got in the house. Now this is an outfit. Probably some dumb mosquito that got in the house the other day. Flitting around and bit my hand at some point when I wasn't paying attention. I hate freaking mosquitoes, man. They suck. AJD says it's so humid today. I think it was raining earlier, or at least it was supposed to. That's what the weather said. Ye old weather report. Didn't realize this guy would get bright blue when he was actually coming after you. Didn't realize he had different colors. Oh, that is just a weird looking dead end, all right. I've also already almost maxed out on brutality health. We don't have a lot of HP, but 4-4, I don't know, that doesn't seem particularly low for us to be done with brutality healing. Brutality HP. It seems a little weird. Lore dead end, probably. That's true. Well, is there any lore rooms in this biome, actually? I rarely play with the lore rooms enabled anymore. Just so that the seeds work, of course. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know, we don't have to even switch out mutations. The No Mercy should still work very well on the upcoming fights. I think yes. I remember in the... What's the name of the level? Undying Shores, there's a lot of like side lore rooms. Like, oh, there's slices on the wall. That's the Queen's servants. They were here. This room always exists on this floor. A little vertical section. Tiny says, seeing the Bible makes me want to play Vampire Survivors again. We'll freaking do it. No one's stopping you. How did I not get stunned from that? Telluric Shock. Oh, dude, we could spin to win, but I haven't done that recently. Not that I wouldn't do it here, just also haven't done it recently. Serenade, our Serenade is better. Poison Hookshot. Wasn't there a version of this recently that I saw that only had one affix on it? This one's got 3. It's like 3 times as good. Corrosive Cloud, nah, Cannon's still pretty fun. Don't need any of those. All right, see you later. Skymall, welcome. I love how you just speed through the levels. I mean, I always take my time at shops. But part of speeding through the level is just kind of a necessity at a certain point because you have to deal with the malaise. And if you're dealing with the malaise, you gotta, you know, Sonic gotta go fast. Also, some weapons just incentivize speed. I think this is definitely one of them. Not only just, you know, by teleporting, I save myself walking 5 feet every enemy. Saves a lot of time in the end, actually. Well, I'm glad that he died because I fell through the hole in the floor and I would have taken like 6,000 damage. Because that hurts. Oh, you dropped something. There it is. I didn't even get like a better amulet from that floor either. Still only have 2 brutality. No amulet dropped on that floor that had 2 brutality. No pause run when. No pause FTL runs or something else. I think Lemon was talking about something like that the other day. He was like, some people play this game with the option of never pause enabled, which means that even when you're looking at shops, the malaise is increasing, which I don't particularly like that because all it really means is that you do the floor and then when the malaise is no longer increasing, then you go to all the shops. But why break it up like that? Why not let the player have a moment to like crack their knuckles and rest their hands in between, you know, 123 enemies that you're killing in a row? There's just no reason for it. Does it make the game harder? Yeah. You know what also make the game harder? Breaking your wrist and then having to play with the controller. That would also make the game harder. I wouldn't want to do that. You could, if you really wanted to. Dude, it's a pan chuck. I mean, it's a double damage on burning oil pan chuck we can go combo, but I don't think these are combo bosses. I think I'd rather just get a better firebrand. Although actually it's the same level as the one that we currently have, so yeah. Who cares? Maybe we could roll into a better Snake Fang. We can just keep that. Oh, all right. Fair enough. Oh, we also might want to consider getting rid of the laser glaive. It is legendary, but on the boss fights, it's not really gonna do that much because it's rare when there's gonna be 2 of them on the screen at the same time, except for maybe the very end. I like them just drowning in the water. Proof that they'd actually, the enemies infected by the malaise, they don't need to breathe. Which means, if you think about it, you know, if this is analogous to like a zombie apocalypse, they're gonna be walking the ocean floor being dragged up for years. You know, if we cleanse the malaise from this island, we're gonna have to set up. Oh, I teleported into the bomb. We're gonna have to set up like a coast guard, an anti-malaise coast guard. Won't the ocean pressure kill them? Well, I mean, I didn't say the deep parts of the ocean. maybe around the bays, maybe. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's the worst part about teleporting items is when you teleport to a place you obviously don't want to teleport to. I can't really blame the game though, I am the one that pressed the button to teleport. It is on me. Kinda like the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Actually, it was, I don't remember the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but I do remember World War Z. Isn't the ocean floor the deepest part of the ocean? Well, no, it's just any part of the bottom of the ocean, but the ocean's big. Where the cursed undead march into the sea. Does sound pretty metal, though. How does a second attack from this always get the kill, even though they have so much HP? Nah, whatever. Knee-deep water at the beach is still probably technically ocean floor. What is the appropriate definition then? Because I think there's some semantics going on here. Semantically, or technically, what is the ocean floor, quote unquote? Luckily, this chest is not a cursed chest. It's rarely on this floor. I feel like maybe it's impossible? Nah, it's probably not impossible. It's probably just unlikely. Lower chance of it spawning. We are looking good. I think we've done the whole floor. Time to leave. Yeah. Bowerick says, I still have the theory that the Queen ending is teasing a new DLC. I don't think it's teasing a new DLC because the ending for the Queen ending is just there's a boat with people on it. You know, this isn't Assassin's Creed. We're not gonna have a full version of the game that's set on a boat. We already had the boat level. We just did it. It's called Infested Shipwreck. I think it's more of just the ending is you're stuck here forever. Although I'll admit, as far as the endings go, let's talk endings, okay? Spoiler ending, you lose your body and you go back, presumably back to the beginning of the game. Throne ending, you go back to the beginning of the game through the fountain. Queen ending, you have your body and you're on the lighthouse. Dracula ending, you have your body and you're watching the castle collapse, right? So why two of the endings you live, you win, you succeed? What's the canon ending? Maybe that's what we'll get out of the animated series. We'll get an actual true ending. That'd be something. Are we good? Are we good to go? Are we good? Are we good? Are we going? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Let's re-roll the cannon and try to get some more damage out of it. Ah, there you go. How did your character become a mortal sludge? That's a spoiler that they do talk about in the game. Ocean floor noun, the bottom of the sea, or an ocean floor, the bottom of a sea or ocean. You can't use the same words in the definition. God damn it, dictionary. Lore appropriate outfit. There should be a unique scene with the servants. If you're the queen outfit, they're like, oh, sorry, madame. Wait a minute, you're not the queen. Ow, I wasn't fast enough. I killed you like immediately afterwards. I didn't think you would attack that fast though. I should have realized. So let's heal up. Go. What's our stats? 3645. That seems high. But we did have 2 bonus scrolls and a bonus curse chest as well, didn't we? Oh, nice shot at the after the bell. Ding, ding, ding! Serenade for the win! Serenade with the cheeky shot after the bell. The judge's rule, though, it's good. See ya. It's such a quiet ascend when you've killed him. Just going for a walk. I always go there when I'm trying to think of the going to the store theme. How does it go? Well, might want to. We don't need to wait for Serenade. But how does it go? It's Right. I don't know how you missed me. Also, what? I thought it would teleport into you in the air, not in the ground. Oh, but you know what? You probably do damage while you're falling too, so I can't really blame you for that one. Gonna be 37 after this fight. I don't have any scroll fragments. Don't they only drop like 3 scroll fragments? Okay, don't actually die. They were really high up on this one, unfortunately. What? I was climbing! I'm gonna fall. Yep. Okay, heal up again. This has not been a very good, oh my god, this has not been a very good ascent, clearly. Okay, got her. You weren't even attacking! You teleported into me, and you hit me. I've got 1 freaking HP now. My last healing flask. Man, this has been a terrible climb. Good God. All right, let's kill him. Oh my God. I wish that the freaking Serenade would remove itself from your hand when you're in the middle of a roll and you hit the freaking button. What a poor play. That's fine though, because we'll get a heal on the next floor. You have 3, they're just not showing. Oh, I did have 3, you're right. I didn't realize that. All right. I gotta. 300,000 on a backstab. That's pretty good. We're gonna have to swap out some mutations, but that's totally acceptable. How often though? How often what? Does that get caught by DPS limits? Assassin's Blade? Absolutely, but 307,000 DPS on the Assassin's Blade is not nearly enough to hit 15% on the boss. There you go, spreads oil and plus on burning oil. Don't I have something else that creates poison? Amulet? No? All right, well, that's fine. We'll be able to backstab her a few times. So we want to take Dead Inside, 7% more health. That's 1,400. Probably about an extra 3,000. We'd have 25,000 HP. I think what we really just want is recovery. Recovery and then mass HP. We don't even need the the laser glaive anymore, it's never gonna be able to bounce around and do additional damage, so what do I care? No, I think we just want things like, maybe Vengeance? Vengeance seems okay. I like the hanging body on the background there. So we gotta do some damage and then bail. Actually, we're not even gonna bail. We're just gonna kill her. Okay, good. I did so much damage that I was worried about dying and getting the respawn from her, so I was just like, you know what, we just gotta go all in. And I got hit by one laser, but that's okay. Man, what what a terrible endgame. I got hit so much on the lighthouse climb. I had to use like all 4 of my flasks after not using one the entire floor. The dagger damage was good. Really, it was just the serenade. The serenade damage is incredible. But good run. And hey, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.